Good morning out there, everybody. It is a beautiful Sunday out here in the woods and online on Piptown. Today, we are going to focus on getting ready for Primo's Master event, which is slated to return in just 5 days. 5 days. EMZ, Eduardo, Theo, good morning, guys. How are you? And yes, I might consider this a promotional video. Nice, EMZ. Add that to your long file of dad jokes. Man, you're good at these. Theo, just about to get your 5-star team together. What do they look like? What do they look like indeed? This is what we're going to be going over today as we get ready for that event. Also, I have the same setup as I had yesterday. So the microphone, lights, sound, all that kind of stuff is going to be a little different. And I'm constantly going to be looking like this in order to see the chat window on my iPad, since I'm only on one monitor while we are out here at Kelsey's parents' house. Only 2 days left of the Venkman rewards, and ironically enough, they're terrible. I mean, 50 gems is fine for the end of the month, but one brick separator, if you manage to log in for 29 straight days in a row, come on, guys. What is that? So we start off the day. Let's go ahead and go through our chores really quickly. We'll go ahead and go into the monolith waste, start the process of unlocking all the rest of these characters that we want, getting all of these tiles. Theo, Magisto, Bernabas, Storm. Wow, Princess Storm, huh? Headley and Brutus. How do you not have Verda up above 5 stars? She's so easy to get. Or do you and you're just not using her? That might actually be your case. But yeah, Headley and Verda I think are the easiest two to get. They are the highest on my team. I mean, they're not above 5 stars, but they have the most tiles of anyone on my team. Let's see. So we've done this, completed this. Oh wait, we should be getting... Let me log in and grab the extra energy refresh. The 9 a.m. energy refresh. Great. Let's go back in here and use the rest of this monolith energy real fast. Spinning around. 6 times 7 is 42. Ooh, that is the perfect amount of energy to finish out this Headley node. Oh, that's true. It could swap Storm for Verda. I mean, I actually like Princess Storm a lot. I think she does a ton of damage. Verda might do more, though, to be honest. I don't know if anybody's done a comparison between those two in particular. But you'll notice here is my castle team that I'm getting ready. I need to actually upgrade them to level 50. But as you can see, today is also the day I'm going to be getting 7-star Redbeard. So it's going to be a bit of an interesting one. I am going to 7-star Redbeard, and then I'm going to spend the rest of my money getting all the rest of my characters leveled up, starting with making sure they're all 5 stars, then making sure they're all level 50, and then going through and leveling up further people as it is available to me. Oh yeah, man, Go Busto, like, you have to have Go Busto. How do you do it? How do you do any castle team without Go Busto on it? I'd be very interested to see if anybody has changed it. Honestly, if I were to run the castle team, it'd probably be Go Busto with Princess Storm and Verda. I don't have Princess Storm at all, though, so I can't really do that. But I like Princess Storm. I have seen her do tons and tons of damage as those courage stacks add up. She can get courage with her basic attack. She gets courage while she's attacked while taunting, and then she can unleash that catapult and actually do so much damage to the opposing team. And it's to everybody. She does a lot of damage. She does a lot of damage. And I'm a fan. So let's open these goodie bags. Our little goodie bag right here at the beginning, followed immediately by our daily goodie bag. This one is giving us, what's our daily goodie bag for the day going to give us? 5 chef tiles. I accept. I like chef tiles. Need them, want them, gotta have them. That's how I feel about chef tiles. Although, my chef's almost at 150 tiles, which will put him ready to get upgraded to 7 stars. Whew! So many upgrades ready to happen. Princess Verda ready to go to 6 stars. I'm going to leave that upgrade for last, I think. And I've started to hoard my guild currency a little bit. I had started to spend it on Princess Storm, thinking there might be a new arena team that I wanted to try out. But now that the Officer Primo release is coming out, I'm instead going to be holding on to it to see if I actually want to continue to farm Minor Clay for that grit bonus, right? We're all pretty much convinced that grit is relatively useless, and they have announced that they are not going to release the formula for it anytime soon, so it's going to be hard to break that feeling, but we'll just see as I play around with the city team, try to figure out what works the best with Officer Primo on it. Then we'll see where we go. We will see where we go. Wait for the Moneybags timed quest. I don't know if it'll come back soon, though. And also got chef tiles from the goodie bag. I wonder, did everybody get chef tiles from the goodie bag today? Is it a daily thing? Everyone gets the same thing? Nah, it can't be, right? It's got to be random. I say that like I know anything about how they program this game. They do things that are completely weird. And yeah, it seems like I should wait for the money bag event if it comes back. I guess I can if I'm not in a rush, but I am definitely going to be doing the arena battles, getting my Redbeard to 7 stars. I think that'll help me really hold my place in the arena a lot better. And also just make him do even more damage than he already does with all those counters and the whatnot. What's up, Cosmic? How you doing today? Okay. Let's see what we got. We got a typical Scarlet team with double healers. Now, when they have double healers on the team, I actually just like to suffer through Redbeard's counterattacks and take out Scarlet right at the beginning. The problem is if you try to do it the other way and go around Scarlet's taunt, the problem is that there are too many people who can heal her up before you get the opportunity to really take her down. Oh no! Look at that sliver of health she has left! Boo! Now we're gonna have to go around an extra time on her. Oh, this is terrible. Get an assist. Thank you. The assist from Darwin, no less. Perfect. Darwin with the guaranteed crit because of how many debuffs Scarlet had on her. Now, we should be able to get her out now. I was gonna say unless she like dodged, which I totally expected her to do, to be honest with you. Now we can come in and take out Redbeard while we have the taunt up on our Valiant. This is good because our team is low. But we should be alright now. I think, despite the fact that we are low on everyone, yeah. We've got enough characters left up here that we should be good. Oh! Ouch! All of the timed bombs went off and killed my Redbeard, but too little too late. We got through that. Okay. Cosmic, see you later. I use Reed against Scarlet and kill Redbeard. Yeah, that is a good one. Wait, if she's stunned, does she still not auto-taunt? Does that negate her auto-taunt? If so, I didn't know that. And that is a good little trick. Okay, so now we're basically like just giving us 8 minutes of waiting time before we can come in, do another arena, and unlock that 7-star Redbeard. So, Brixpedish. We'll come in here and start it off. What do we have going on today? Ooh, with the Poppy rework coming, we are now more interested in doing the Poppy nodes. So we'll come in here and go through these. Come up to the middle. Great. Come down and get a Firefighter Ash tile against this team here. The center node, followed by another Poppy node. Great. Ooh, a lot of damage on this team. We'll have to be careful, but I think we'll be able to do it without much issue. And then we can go up or down, and we will go, looks like we will be going down here, followed by this firefighter Ash node. And then we're going to fight, all right, could do this bottom one. That's basically my arena team. Or the one above it, which has the extra tanks, including the tank that gets a taunt right at the beginning. So we're actually going to take down this bottom one, I think, and then come in for the final Pirate Imperial node at the end for our 3 El Dorado tiles. So it looks like today's probably going to be relatively easy. Going here with our standard team, we have 12 guild allies right from the beginning. So we're going to go ahead and use guild allies right from the beginning. Stun eliminates passive abilities and they lose a turn. Interesting. I didn't know that stun eliminated passives. That's interesting. I don't know how I managed to miss that, but it's probably because I don't have any characters on my team, on any of the teams I use that actually stun. I've got people who do Dizzy to prevent the counter attacks from Redbeard, but yeah, I didn't realize that stun prevented the passive from firing. That's a really, really great move, and it actually explains why I see Reed on so many arena teams to battle that Scarlet. A great counter to Jester and Scarlet. Oh, because I guess if you stun the Jester, then he doesn't heal the other people on the team when he gets damaged, huh? Since that's his passive. Interesting. So much I learned from you guys. Yes, Redbeard Shark can inflict stun, but the enemy has to have at least 3 buffs or have the Justice tag in order for it to do that. So, against Scarlet, it actually doesn't usually do very much because Scarlet, by the time you get to her right at the beginning, usually doesn't qualify. She doesn't have that Justice tag, and she very rarely has 3 buffs on her by the time it gets to be Redbeard's turn. So I can't always use Lucy to accomplish that task. But it would be nice. Brutus usually gives Jester 3+ buffs. Yeah, Jester I can stun right at the beginning, and usually do whenever I'm fighting a Gobusto team, especially if Brutus is on that team. That's usually my move. It sort of depends on how much damage he's got, because sometimes I'll stun Barnabas instead, especially if Barnabas has enough buffs to take care of that, because that'll prevent Barnabas from getting his counterattacks in and healing because of Magisto on the team. Against Ninjago too, those guys buff up quickly. Yeah, that's true. Ninjas in general are just such a powerful team, and it's kind of amazing that they have I don't know, it seems to me like the devs have kind of ignored that, you know? It's like everybody makes comments about it and they go, yeah, we know. And then they don't do anything about it. And you're like, all right, well, if you know that they are so powerful in comparison to so many other teams, why aren't you doing anything about it? Don't just tell us you know it, do something about it. Okay, bringing in Kai for this next battle. There's a full space team in my arena shard due to Reed's buff removal. They give my city team a lot of trouble. Worried for the future of city if space are going to become the next meta. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see what happens with that, because it seems like space is not going to be a meta based on everything that they've said. It seems like having a space character or 2 on your team might be part of the meta. But actually having a full space team actually doesn't seem like something that's likely to happen. It seems like, at least if the plug-and-play stuff that they've been talking about holds true, it seems like it's going to be more likely that you'll have basically the same characters that you're already seeing, but swap out 1 or 2 for 1 or 2 space characters here and there. At least that's the impression that they gave me during the Q&A. It seems like that's what they're trying to accomplish. Whether or not they are successful is obviously going to be a different issue. You think a full space team is going to be the meta? Jen Slate and Quincy are really good. Well, remember, Jen Slate's also not going to be out for a while, especially if Jen Slate is going to be the new raid character. Then Jen Slate won't be out for well over a month. Now, Quincy will be out presumably within like a couple of weeks. I've seen the data mine. Yeah, I know all that information is in there. We'll see once raids come out. But if raids come out in a month or so, and then we still have to wait until people complete the raids enough to actually get the character. I mean, you're looking at least 2 months before Gen Slate's even in the game, and that's kind of at the earliest. This past week, Tio, yeah, because I actually, for this past week, was the first week I was actually able to defeat that ninja node on board 7 with my current team because of debuff immunity. Because I put enough people in the excavation to actually get debuff immunity on the opposing team, and then the ninjas were super easy to take down. It was actually pretty incredible. Okay, hold on a second. What am I doing here? Let's get... Oh, why did I focus on Lloyd? I'm so used to focusing on Lloyd that I was just completely ignoring the fact that they all have debuff immunity on them. That's terrible. You know what then? I think, nah, I'll just take him out since he's so low. Oh, except that he dodges. Boo. Okay, wow. So many dodges there. That was ridiculous. And perfect timing for that hiker turn. Let's get that heal off so we can have everybody ready. Full up for the next node. DM me on Discord. I'll hook you up. Oh, you mean for the data mines? Yeah, nice, dude. Thank you. That'll be very helpful. Okay, let's get this next Poppy node. I'm really curious to see Poppy's rework. I am very excited for it, but I'm also very nervous for it, especially because Fire Station relies so much on that courage, and to see that she works on courage tokens implies that she's going to be able to maybe generate some, which would be awesome, but will she be able to generate enough to make it relevant, and will she be able to basically overcome, have they changed her enough to overcome her weak healing ability and her unreliable resurrection ability as well? We will see. We will see. Let's grab the hiker heal right here at the beginning, I think. Oh, not quite enough debuffs on Kai for the guaranteed crit, but we'll take him out with Lucy real fast, just get that going. Also, we will attack Locust, put him low enough that he should be trying to heal, except that he's locked out of his ability to do so, and we come back in. Man, starting Brickspedition with debuff immunity on the entire opposing team, that's the day, man. That's the move right there. Poppy will be meta. I already started panic farming her. Oh, man. Okay, who's our next node here coming through? Now, I believe we said we were going to do the bottom one. Yeah, we're going to do this bottom node here. Throw in another guild alley. All right. Now, I believe getting toward the end, I should have some room for a couple of guild allies and can use basically whichever ones I want. So, let's try to use Tio's Yuppie and Theo's Iggy, just because they have them in there. Okay. Now, in this case, I think I'll actually take out Firefighter Ash first, because I think Firefighter Ash is going to do a bit more damage than Redbeard, especially with all the debuff immunity going around everywhere. Yeah. And actually, let's go with Zane, because he was so low to begin with, and now come through and finish out Redbeard, which we're going to do without a problem. The taunt that didn't happen because he's got debuff immunity, and the AI is not smart enough to know that he's got debuff immunity. So that'll give us perfect time to get Cookbard's heal off before we finish up this node. Brilliant. What guild are we? I am in DIC in the Minifigure Empire. Oh wait, but I think you knew that already. Close to 4-star Iggy. Nice, Theo. Glad to hear it. Let's see, has enough time gone by that I can get another arena battle in? Yeah. Oh, look at this arena battle up here. So here they've only got one healer. So what we can do for this battle is actually fight around Scarlet's taunt. See if that works for us today. So what we need to do is come in here and put a whole bunch of horrible effects on Redbeard. Now, ooh, I really don't want him to get attacked. But I don't really want to attack Redbeard yet, although I might have to. Yep, I'm gonna have to do that in order to prevent the counter attack from happening on little Dar. Let's see if we can lock Scarlet out. No, we cannot. Okay, so that means that this is all going to be a little bit, it's going a little bit sideways as we get in here. Now, I know that I can target Firefighter Ash, but that is going to spark the taunt from Scarlet. So, instead, we're going to come in and attack Redbeard with one normal attack. Then, we're actually going to switch and come over to Scarlet here for a second while she's locked out. Oh no! Ooh, terrible news. The counter from Redbeard took off, but they already used their heal. Okay, so now I'm going to actually have to focus on taking Scarlet down first, as I don't really have much of a choice. Ugh. Oh, goodness gracious. I think we're probably going to lose this battle now, guys. Terrible. Just terrible news. Oh, and the dodge. The dodge just adding insult to injury here. What is happening? I can't believe they took out my Redbeard that quickly right at the beginning. Just terrible. Just 100% terrible. Well, this went badly right from the beginning. So, unfortunately, I got hammered by the RNG gods, who decided that they wanted me to lose this battle, regardless of whether or not I know what I'm doing, which of course is a big problem with random number generation in particular, so I'm just going to exit because it's making me upset just to sit there and watch the random number generator force me to lose the battle. So that should be two battles though. We should be able to come in here and grab our 7-star Redbeard, putting us at 151 out of 150. I am going to get this character up to 7 stars right now because it will help me in everything else. So, could I have saved this money to wait until the next money event? Yes, I could. Or the next Moneybags times timed quest. Yes, I could. However, I will get more benefit out of Redbeard actually being 7 stars. So, congratulations to me. Congratulations to me. I'm actually going to come in here to the guild sharing and change it, I think, now that I have him, so that I can share my 7-star Redbeard and people can make use of him. Enjoy! Another 7-star Redbeard at your disposal, should you want and or need him. Let's see. Lack of buff clear is brutal. Why didn't you focus Scarlet from the start? So, Gaetano, I didn't focus Scarlet from the start because they only had one healer on their team, and because Redbeard can cleanse debuffs and a whole bunch of other reasons. So, the goal was to get Redbeard down close to 50%, then to hit him, knock Scarlet's taunt into action, but wait for it to basically just disappear and then go back to Redbeard right from the start. That was obviously a mistake in this case, and I won't be doing it anymore. If you get Ash low enough, that it doesn't trigger Scarlet's taunt. You can kill her with Redbeard's Lucy. Very true, but she has such low health to begin with that trying to stick above that threshold is rough. She would have taunted eventually. Congrats. Congrats on 7-star Redbeard. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so let's finish out this Brickspedition with our newly acquired 7-star Captain Redbeard. Let's come in and use, let's see, here is, I believe this is Tio's Yuppie. Let's throw Tio's Yuppie into this little battle for this ash tile right here. And see how it goes. Oh wait, Tio, is this not your Yuppie that I'm using anymore? Whose Yuppie is this? Oh wait, no, it still could be your Yuppie because this would be your builder tile, right? Oh yeah, debuff immunity coming in. That means none of the taunts can go off. Brilliant. I think we can just auto battle it that way then. If none of the taunts can happen, we can just target the Yuppie first so he's out of the picture. Oh, come here. Get the Highwayman out of the picture. Basically immediately followed by Firefighter Ash. Oh, and now there's nothing to worry about whatsoever. Debuff immunity's such a big deal. Huge. Just huge. Debuff immunity is amazing. At least it's amazing when you get to do it against the computer team. I'm sure it'd be terrible if it happened against your team. Okay, 115 out of 150 for Firefighter Ash. She's getting very close. I've got so many characters that are very, very close to being leveled up all the way. Yeah, we were going to do this bottom battle. And here, I want to be able to throw out a lot more damage very quickly. So I'm going to throw the Highwayman into things. And then, what are we doing here? Yeah, so we start with Redbeard. Everybody has debuff immunity. We definitely don't want Redbeard to get a cleanse off, though. That would be a nightmare. So we're going to hammer him down as fast as we possibly can. I guess I'll use my heal just to make sure that Cook Bart doesn't get smashed before he has a chance to do anything. But now, there we go. Get him out of here, followed by our little Scarlet with a Twist, Princess Argenta. Yeah, get that cannon going around. Look at that 5,000 damage because of how many debuffs were on her. I love it. We're going to go ahead and take down Darwin the Pirate since he does the next highest damage on that pirate team right now. Although he's probably about to get healed. Ooh, whoops. I probably should have done the cleanse because I don't know when Argenta's time bombs are going to go off. But I didn't because I was trying. Oh my goodness. So much dodging from Darwin. That's his whole thing. So obviously it actually makes sense. But that's his whole thing. I'm going to do the cleanse rather than the ultimate ability because I don't want those time bombs going off on my Argenta. God forbid they should take her out and then I have to redo the entire battle. Now we will unleash the Highwayman's ultimate. Great. He is down. And now we'll just auto battle our way through the rest of this one. And there you go. 2 turns. It's under the bomb. Oh yeah, that's right. You can see how many turns left before the bombs actually go off. It is interesting to me that when they put the time bomb on there, that the time bomb debuff has a 3-turn time limit. And then if you apply a time bomb in a subsequent turn or the turn after, they still put it on the same stack of time bombs. Doesn't that seem weird? Shouldn't each individual stack of time bomb have its own individual timer? Wouldn't that make more sense? Okay, pirates. Coming in here for the pirates. Let's see. Theo, I'm not going to be using your Iggy here. What else are you sharing? Who else is sharing something in my guild right now that I should use? Before I go through and select one of these guild allies. Woo. You're also sharing Woo. Let's see. Let me find him. Would this be it, possibly? 5-star, level 50, 28, 700? That is not yours. Let's see. Which one? This one, 25, 288? That's not mine. Oh, you're in Imperial. Oh, you're saying it. Right, we're not in the same guild, so it's not the same person. Theo, you have Sal up. I could throw Sal in here. I get another odd tank in here. Let's see. Is this your Sal? Just wanted to see you use Woo. Oh, I see what you mean. Alright. Well, let's throw the Woo in here. Great. That's the highest level Woo I can see in my guild shares. So we'll throw Woo in here. I have never actually used Woo like this in the battle. I am unfamiliar with his individual... I'm familiar with what he does, but not familiar with which buttons he does them on, since I don't have Woo. So this will be an interesting exploration for myself. Now right now, all we really need to do is damage. So, deal damage to the foe, clear all buffs. Ninjago assists. The hero has bonus. Okay, I don't have any Ninjago. Heal everybody and give them some buffs. Heal over time. No. Basic ability. Damage to target foe with a chance to grant stealth to the lowest health hero. So I actually don't need any of that. And they all have buff immunity, so no one's going to be getting buffs. So, what to do? 80% chance to grant stealth to the lowest health hero for 2 turns. Now my lowest health hero is actually probably going to be my hiker, to be completely honest with you. Heal everybody for some. I think I'm just going to take the highest damage ability because I don't actually need any of his abilities right now. And then, because of all the debuffs on this team, we're going to use Argenta's AoE attack first. Now we'll take out Admiral Nonsuch. Remember that every time you attack, every time you defeat an Imperial pirate, it will make Laqui weaker. So there we go. Now Laqui's getting pretty low, so we'll go ahead and attack him. Yeah, I'll just finish him out with Lucy. That'll be fine. Now we can come in. Let's see. This will heal everyone for 20% and grant everybody heal over time for 3 turns. Let's go ahead and do that. Everybody's a little bit below 100%, not too much, but we'll throw that out there. We are going to save Master Wu's special for when the major pirates come back, which is the very next round after we complete this one. Okay. Great. Now, debuff immunity is live. That means no taunt for Scarlet. Sorry, Scarlet. No taunt for you. Everybody just gets massive debuffs left, right, and center, including disarmed, so there's nothing anyone can do about it. I'm going to go ahead and take him out with a regular attack. We're going to take Hank out next. Oh, this is just total mayhem now. There's nothing they can do about any of it. No taunt, no buffs to remove. So we'll use Master Wu's special ability just for the higher damage. And now, everybody's just going to keep going down. Okay. Yeah, I still don't need to use Redbeard's ultimate ability. Oh man, check this out. Okay, well, Wu is obviously a really great character. In this case, we actually didn't need him for much because the teams all had buff immunity locked onto them, which means that there wasn't anything for him to remove. And because we could then freely target whoever we wanted to, the opposing team never got the chance to do a lot of damage, so we didn't actually need the heal. I mean, Wu is great, but with debuff immunity on the entire opposing team, we actually didn't need to use him for much. How weird is that? Let's see. Making sure to come in, grab all of my characters that have modifiers to them for the day. Confirm. For tomorrow, all foes lose 10% attack for the entire battle. All attacker foes will be inflicted with critical damage down for 3 turns, which is going to be nice because I think tomorrow we fight ninjas, don't we? All foes lose 15% attack for the entire battle. So great. The foes are all weak tomorrow. We don't get any particular buffs, but it's nice to know that the opposing teams will be weakened. Now, did we spend enough time? We sure did. We need to come in here and do another arena battle. We're going to do the same arena battle that we fought before, but this time we're going to be focusing on just nuking down Scarlet. If the Woo event is back, I'm going to farm Scarlet in the next update. Go for it, Tio. Scarlet is great. She is still definitely arena meta. How much longer she'll be staying there, who knows? But she's certainly still there now. Ooh, look at that. 2 attacks getting off without a counter from Redbeard. That's a lot. Oh no, I don't know if Lucy's going to do enough damage to take her down. Let's find out. Oh, barely with that sliver of health again. Wow, look at that. Just hammering on our Valiant right from the beginning. Woo! Now let's see here. I want to... Oh, so close. Very close. Now this is actually going to be tough again because I really need to take her down rather than her heal. Come on, get her out! Oi, oi, oi. Now she's going to use her own heal. Oh, nope, she still had her special left. There we go. Okay. Now she's gone. Now, can I take Firefighter Ash away, please? Thank you. I still am locked out of my heal. Now, here's the question, though. If I use the ultimate, he uses his ultimate, and we all die. I think I have one chance to win this, and it would be to lock him out of using his ability, which means I have to disarm him. And I do, yes. Thank you. The RNG is in my favor on that particular one, although now it's going to be a total bust. Because now I have nobody left on the team. Because Scarlet had 1% of her health left. That is why. Oh, gosh. Once again, a huge, huge unadulterated failure. I'm going to try that team again later, and I think this time maybe I'll focus on Firefighter Ash from the beginning, maybe? I don't know. It seems like everybody is dead set against me beating that team, which is a huge bummer. Where is the timed quest? So I can come in and look at this. Gotcha. So, Grand Champion right now for winning arena battles. I've got 1 day left to try to win 7 more battles. 4 more shards of the Trader Transport tile. I should be able to do that, I think, especially if I actually manage to win some of these arena battles for once in my life. How many do I have left today? 2? Yeah, if I win 2 today and all 5 tomorrow, that should be good. We'll see how close I get. Maybe I'll avoid that team and just pick teams I know I can beat just because. I don't know why. The first battle that we fought, there were 2 healers against Scarlet, and we had no problem whatsoever defeating that team. I mean, we just absolutely trounced them. And then, with a weak Firefighter Ash on the team, I guess there's just too much damage being spread around. I don't know. It's actually quite aggravating, but what can we do about it? So, that's all we got for you guys today. We have a bunch of our castle team getting ready here. As you guys can see, I've got 5-star Bernabas, Magisto, and Princess Verda all ready. Jester Gogo is ready to upgrade, Headley is ready to upgrade, and then we just have to worry about getting them all to level 50. Now, I am going to be taking the advice given by, I believe it was GKM earlier in the stream, to actually, if I'm going to be spending a ton of money anyway, wait until the time quest comes in that the Mr. Moneybags time quest. And when that comes in, spend all the cash then. As long as one of those time quests comes in before the start of the Primo event, which is in 5 days, which it should, then we should be good, right? Especially if I'm not going to really use the team before then anyway. I think that was a smart decision, GKM. How is in the daily calendar in the game in September? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean, Tio. If the Woo event is back in farms, oh no, that was something that you said before. Let's see here. If we go into, wait, where was, oh, here it is, in challenges. See, this is where I feel like they should have, in free training, this final node should allow you to actually pick the opponents you want to fight against, because then you can actually practice fighting against other people's arena teams. And instead of getting frustrated because you only have 5 opportunities to try to beat a team, especially if it's a meta team, and you need to figure out if it's possible for you to win, I think they should allow you to, in free training, assign that actual team to be your opponents, so you can practice putting together teams that might beat it. I also think that it might help in shaking up the meta. If you put together a really, really great team, but people can figure out how to beat it on their own, then we might see the arena consistently changing as people come up with a team that can beat the meta team. And then people come up with a team that can beat that one over and over and over again. Rather than the meta shifting with every update, the meta might be able to shift between updates, which I think would be a good thing, and encourage people to grab a more robust roster of characters, because you're going to constantly need to reevaluate what you're doing. But that's just my idea. I think at the very least they need to update this free training team, because this team is terrible and it doesn't represent anything that we need to practice fighting against. So go figure. Practice in Bricks. Yeah, the problem with practicing in Brickspedition is you've got to find that team that you want to beat, right? So it's usually in there somewhere, usually in some variation on, like, what is it, the 3rd to last node, I think, that they start using people's arena teams. The 3rd or 4th to last node is usually where it is. It's usually the couple of nodes right before the final one on the Bricks board, so I know what you're saying there. And I guess that makes sense. The problem is that they have a free training thing in the game. They have a free training opportunity in the game. And if they're going to put it in the game, then that should be where you do your free training. You know what I mean? But now I'm just rambling a little bit. I think, honestly, that is the end of the stream for today. I will see you guys again on Wednesday. So that is 3 days from now. So when I see you, there will be 2 days until the Primo event begins. By that point, if a Moneybags event timed quest has occurred, then the next time I see you, my castle team will be significantly more powered up than it is now. Until then, happy hunting, everybody. And we'll see if they make any announcements about, oh, that's right. We'll see if they make any announcements about the content creator program and the space update. If they actually release the space update, or if they release a, oh my goodness, what is this? The word that I was blanking on. The PDFs that they release. I literally blanked on this yesterday. What is happening? Patch notes. There we go. Woof. If they release patch notes, then we will actually have a significant amount to talk about on Wednesday. And if they release them on Monday or Tuesday, then I'll probably actually make a video going through the patch notes that we can then discuss on Wednesday, if everybody would like to do so. But until then, yes, have an excellent Sunday, my dudes, and I'll see you in 3 days. Peace out.